Welcome back to another great production of BTV. I'm Landon.
And I'm Carmen.
Let's get this started.
Now to weather.
Good morning, Barons. Today's weather is going to be a high of 57 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. And tomorrow's weather is going to be a high of 57 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. Stay warm, Barons, and have a great rest of the week. There will be a women's STEM meeting this Friday during homeroom in C229, Miss Martin's room. We will be discussing a potential STEM field trip and need to note interest. If you can't come, check your email for more information.
There will be an Art League meeting on Thursday during homeroom to begin planning semi-formal. And now to local happenings.
Howdy Barons, I'm Gavin with your local happenings. And before we get started, I must clear the elephant in the room. I did get a haircut. First off, the Mega Millions $1.6 billion jackpot went to a winner in South Carolina. Tuesday's numbers were drawn as 5, 28, 62, 65, 70, and Mega Ball 5. This is the largest jackpot in history. Little did you know the winnings are given to the winner through 30 payments over the course of 29 years. However, if you wish to get the money in one clump, expect a 38% cut from your winnings. On top of that, expect almost 40% of your winnings to be given to taxes. How fun! In other news, finally after 50 long, dreadful years, New York has fixed a typo on the Verrazzo Narrows Bridge. Barons, I know this is something we've all been waiting for. We've all noticed the typo, but let's not get too excited. We don't need any riots. The typo was a lack of two Z's in the word Verrazzano. Barons, did you know that the bridge was named after Giovanni Verrazzano, an Italian explorer? Now to grind my gears.
Hey Barons, it's Wednesday, and guess what? It's time for Grind My Gears Wednesday. In a complete twist of fate this week, your very own Mr. Allison, is going to interview Big Al, the legendary BTV reporter, and we're going to ask Big Al what grinds his gears. Big Al, let her rip.
Howdy Barons, it's the one and only Big Al, and I've been really thinking about this. What really grinds my gears is in the back parking lot of the high school when people don't pull in front. Like literally, I can't tell what the best parking spot is because people are in the back row. You need to park in the front row, so it's more convenient for me to find the better spot. Therefore, it's a shorter walk to the door, especially in the winter because it's going to bite you in the back. So that's what really grinds my gears, and it's basically a PSA as well. Pull up in the front. Now that's all I got to say. Adios.
Well, Big Al, I'm just going to pile on your parking thing because what grinds my gears, and once again I'll be in trouble, but I'm going to throw Mrs. Allison under the bus, is I like to park away from people so nobody dings my doors and I get in trouble where how far do we have to walk? So that grinds my gears. So sorry, Mrs. Allison, but once again, you are an example. Big Al, anything to add?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of inconveniences in the parking lot, but as a student body, I think we can really fix this. And yeah, that's all I got right
All right, well, Big Al, what's in the jar?
It's the very own pickle jar, and you're going to see this baby a lot this year. It's going to be our little running gag. It's going to be the heart and soul of the BTV room in the bottom drawer, so you'll be seeing this thing around.
Outstanding. Thanks, Barons. Have a great day.
One more question for you. Do you want to try pickle?
You know what?
Say no.
You know this.
No one does.
No, this is live TV. I'm.
Yeah, we need to be appropriate for live TV.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I was brave. I was gonna go for it, but you know what? Maybe that's another episode.
That's for another episode.
Yeah. What grinds my gears is when I have food poisoning. There you go. Another episode.
All right, that's all, guys.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
Big Al, thanks for joining us today.
And thank you. Big Al signing off.
There will be a Spanish club meeting on Monday in Mrs. Haynes' room, D208.
Now to lunch with Mr. Bice.
Hey ho, Barons! Can you believe it's Wednesday here at the high school? So hey, what's been cooking down at the media center this week, Mr. Allison?
Just getting back in gear after fall break. It's tough. At my age, it's tiring to be back. So
Really, after all that rest you had, of course you had that honeydew list that you done.
Yeah, you better believe it. So
did you get it all done?
No, I had to come back to work to rest. So
wow.
Yeah.
She needs to take it a little easier on you.
I know, but Not Mrs. Allison.
So with all that work that you done last week, are you hungry for lunch today?
I'm starving. What's for
Ooh,
lunch?
hey, so we're going to start with quesadillas with some green broccoli. There you go. And then one of your favorite things.
Chicken patty.
Chicken patties. With, you got it, more broccoli. How about that? And then breakfast.
With broccoli?
You know why? It could be.
Okay.
It could be. So, hey, we're sporting a green day here today. So we got green Mountain Dew. We've got green Kickstart. We got jalapenos, chips. Oh, we got $5 down here. That's green. Hey, it's a green day here at the high school. And it's Wednesday. So it's Big Daddy Pizza with broccoli. So, hey, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on Friday.
See ya.
Almost exactly 1 year ago, DeKalb High School embarked on a new adventure called Unified Sports. Since that time, DHS has competed in Unified Bocce Ball and Unified Track and Field. IHSAA.org says Unified Sports was first developed by Special Olympics as a means of providing quality experience of sports training and competition in an exclusive environment that allows friendships to form. It is the vision of the joint IHSAA Special Olympics Indiana. Sports projected to allow high school students with and without intellectual disabilities to collectively represent their high school in an IHSAA sanctuated activity. By participating together on a unified sports team, DeKalb High School is hoping to continue to grow this program and develop a students' leadership community. If you are interested in learning more or serving on this committee, please respond to Mrs. Fike on the email. We will be having a homeroom meeting on Monday, October 29th. If you can't make it but are still interested in planning on this committee, please let Ms. Fike know that.
Now to sports and such.
Football All-Conference was released last night. Congratulations to the following Barons. Receiving first-team honors for the Barons were John Bell at outside linebacker, Lucas Roller at defensive end, Aiden Friedel at safety, Landon Miller at inside linebacker, and Evan Snyder at punter. Receiving second-team All-Conference for the Barons were Nick Waters at guard, Hoyt Stafford at center, and Jace Griffith at defensive tackle. Rounding out the Barons with honorable mention were Peyton Stow at corner, Tanner Jack at running back, and Kai Zacharias at kicker. The cross-country academic all-state teams were released. For the girls, receiving first-team honors was Melissa Jergy, and receiving honorable mention were Claire Comfort and Jillian Peel. For the boys, first team was presented to Evan Turner and Cale Beer, and rounding out the Barons was Nick Salisbury with honorable mention. Also in cross-country action at semi-state, Clayton Adams ended his season finishing 29th, and for the girls, Riley Weinbrenner finished 65th. Great season, Barons. The Marching Baron Brigade was in action at the East Noble Invite and powered through rain, wind, and snow. They brought the chaos and came out with second place. Great job, Barons. The brigade is back in action this Saturday at Pike for semi-state. Good luck, Barons. Now to Penelope with regional cross-country coverage.
AOGs, it's your home dog, Penelope Swift, and today I'm going to be commenting on my cross-country meet. Yesterday, we had regionals at West Noble. The girls finished in 9th place out of 10. And I'm going to be commenting on how I felt during the race. So right now we are getting ready to start. We just got done with our run out, and we're taking off our sweats now because we're not allowed to wear sweats, but it was literally like 30 degrees. And now I'm shaking out my shoulders, getting ready. Oh, I see my dad. Oh, hi, Dad. Give me a little thumbs up. There you go. All right, so I'm getting ready. Again, this is game time now. I gotta get loose. Yeah, get loose. Because regionals is very important if we want to make it to semi-state. Plot twist, we don't make it to semi-state. I know. All right, so we're watching the guy. Ooh, he just blew his whistle, and we're getting ready to start. All right, he's gonna shoot the gun. Bam! And now we're off. All right, great. Look, I like to start a little bit slower than average. Yep, I just need to find my pace. That's just how it is. All right, now we run around this lake like a bajillion times. Look, I'm right in the middle in the red. I don't know if you can see me, but this is the beginning of the race, so I look very fast. I am not normally very fast. Okay, that's a lie. I'm on varsity, but that's besides the point. Oh, ooh, I'm gonna pass this girl. Oh, I am getting close to that big pack right there. I tend to start off slow and then catch people on my way because I think pacing myself really helps me, but that's besides the point. Look, there I'm running. I am in the zone. I am very competitive. Oh yeah, there's 2 DeKalb girls. Here we go. Look, I look so dead already. Oh wow. Let's see how this race turns out. I don't know. It's gonna be good. Now I'm running with this big pack of girls. It's great. I'm trying to find my pace, but it's still the beginning of the race, so I'm just kind of cruising. Believe it or not, around these flags, a lot of people like to cut people off. Like, oh yeah, see that maroon girl right there? Yeah, she likes to cut me off. Back again around this pond right here. See, we're starting to narrow it down. And people are starting to like break away and be not as in a group because we're finding our pace. And this is the part where our coach likes us to be a little more competitive. And so I'm trying to pass these girls right here, but they kind of made like they're blocking me in because I don't even know like what's wrong with them. I don't know. Look, I'm dying. I'm so dying. I can't breathe. Running, honestly, not the greatest thing in the world. Why do I do it? I don't know. Get your finger out of the way, Dad. So back again around this pond. I believe this is one of the last times around the ponds. I think we're going to the finish line right now. We would go around this pond like 3 times, and it really sucks because there's a lot of hills around it, and it's just one gradual hill basically. But right now, this is the time where we're supposed to push really hard, and we're supposed to sprint to the finish line, but that doesn't really happen most of the time for me because I am usually dead. So, see all these girls? Yeah, I could catch them, but at this point, I was defeated, my legs were burning. I'm really trying hard, but you can just tell, I'm done. The finish line is literally right there. Yep, right there. And I'm just focused on being done. Shout out to my dad for recording this. He was very good, and I think his commentary at the very end is much well needed and pretty much sums up the season. I was very happy with the season, and I wouldn't expect it to go any other way. We had great experiences, great people, and I can't wait for next year.
It's all over. Until next year.
Now to a theater preview.
Hey, Mr. Friels, thanks for joining us again on the set of You Can't Take It With You down in the auditorium. So you're looking for something to do this weekend. I mean, we don't have any sports activities going on, and you've got your eye on that person you've been wanting to ask out. So this is your chance. Why not look across the classroom right now, get up and say, hey, would you like to go to You Can't Take It With You this weekend? It'll only cost you $5, and who knows, maybe a romance will blossom out of that. Well, kind of like a romance blossoming right here. Today I've got 2 special guests with me. I've got Alice Sycamore and I've got Tony Kirby. Good morning, Alice. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I am great. Alice, what can you tell me about the Sycamores?
Well, they're a pretty crazy bunch, but you gotta love them.
Ah, so your family's a little bit crazy. Great. Can you tell me some of their eccentric qualities?
Well, my mother writes plays because 8 years ago a typewriter was delivered here by mistake.
Oh, I see. So we got the Sycamores living on one side. On the other side, we have the Kirbys, and I'm lucky today to have Tony Kirby with me. Good morning, Mr. Kirby. How are you?
Good morning. It's the best Tuesday of the week.
Best Tuesday of the week. Mr. Kirby, what can you tell me about the Kirbys?
I don't know what to say. My mom believes in spiritualism. My dad raises orchids at $10,000 a bulb. So.
Because he can afford to, I might add. Also, Kirby and Company. Funny thing happens, though. Romance develops, and all of a sudden, Tony Kirby gets a great idea. And your idea was?
What? Miss Sycamore, will you marry me? I think.
Well, I guess that first kiss wasn't as good as you thought it was.
We'll work on it.
Listen, if you come to the show this week, maybe you'll have a better experience than Tony Kirby did. We hope to see you at the show. You Can't Take It With You.
I'm Landon.
And I'm Carmen.
Have a wonder bar day.